The author of the personal finance book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, has again come up with support for cryptocurrencies. In a recent tweet, he claimed that the central banking system of the US, the Federal Reserve, will ruin the American economy by raising interest rates. He also suggested that investors put their money into real money, mentioning Bitcoin. So in this video, we're going to discuss what does Robert Kiyosaki think of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. The famous author of the best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, has urged investors to get into crypto now, predicting that the biggest economic crash in world history is incoming. Now is the time you need to get into crypto, he stressed. In a Saturday tweet, Kiyosaki claimed that the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) will crush most altcoins with its regulations, suggesting that this is why he's only bullish on BTC at the moment. He said, "I'm very excited about Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin is classified as a commodity much like gold, silver, and oil. Most crypto tokens are classified as a security, and SEC regulations will crush most of them. I'm buying more BTC. For a long time, the Rich Dad Poor Dad author has advised investors to purchase gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Kiyosaki has previously stated that he is a Bitcoin investor rather than a trader, thus he gets pleased when Bitcoin hits a new low." While the famous author has warned about a lengthy downturn, he emphasized that bear markets are the best times for investors to get rich as everything will be on sale. His advice echoed his tweet in July when he said his favorite four-letter word is sale. The famous author explained that asset prices are crashing and he is in a cash position waiting to pick up bargains, especially in real estate and Bitcoin. Kiyosaki also warned that the US dollar is crashing, leading to a mainstream acceptance of cryptocurrencies that are not controlled by governments. Noting that the Federal Reserve and the Treasury are destroying the US dollar, he repeatedly said that he doesn't trust the government, President Joe Biden, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, the Federal Reserve, and the Fed Chair Jerome Powell. He also doesn't trust Wall Street. The renowned author emphasized, "It's not enough to want to get into crypto. Now is the time you need to get into crypto before the biggest economic crash in history." After listening to Moss outlining the problems at FTX and numerous fraudulent actions allegedly conducted by its former CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF, Kiyosaki emphasized, "I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not the same as Sam Bankman-Fried. It's not Bitcoin, is FTX. That's the problem." Kiyosaki noted that Bitcoin cannot be blamed for the fall of FTX and Bankman-Fried. In the same way, one cannot blame silver if silver exchange-traded funds, ETFs, are mismanaged. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now let's get back to our topic. Kiyosaki revealed that he owns a lot of silver and gold, but doesn't have any silver or gold ETFs. The famous author called FTX one of the biggest scams in history. He additionally described, "FTX is a Ponzi scheme where they depended upon the funds from the next stupid investors to finance it." Despite the FTX fiasco and the subsequent crypto market sell-offs, Kiyosaki reiterated, "Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still in favor of Bitcoin. I'm not against it as many people in my age group are, because I think Bitcoin is the US economy with rate hikes, hyperinflation, a Greater Depression, and a World War III. Robert Kiyosaki constantly encourages young people to invest in cryptocurrencies and precious metals, mainly because both assets will survive the US dollar. According to him, the dollar is just a scam. He tweeted Tuesday that it's time for the poor to get rich, adding that stocks, bonds, mutual funds, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, and real estate are crashing. He noted that the middle class is being wiped out as he previously predicted. His latest tweet resembles another tweet he made in August when he warned that all markets are crashing. At that time, he also named silver and Bitcoin markets among those he expects to crash. He goes on to say that Bitcoin not only makes people richer, but also smarter and gives Americans the opportunity to fight corruption. Kiyosaki's major reason for believing in Bitcoin is that he believes the US dollar is finished, as over the past 2 years, the US government has been making regular printouts. In 2020 alone, more than $6 trillion was injected into the US economy after the pandemic started. Buying opportunity: if Fed continues raising interest rates, US dollar will get stronger, causing gold, silver, and Bitcoin prices to go lower. Buy more when Fed pivots and drops interest rates as England just did. You will smile while others cry. Take care, Kiyosaki said in a tweet during the weekend. Although Kiyosaki has urged investors to put money in Bitcoin to be able to avoid and profit when the Fed drops interest rates, he also put forward other assets he believes will do incredibly well in such an environment too. The author put forward buying silver and gold as another option for investors. He anticipates the prices of these going lower alongside the price of Bitcoin and then a reversal in January 2023 when he expects the crash to happen. Kiyosaki had previously posted that his gold and silver dealer had told him that the mint had stopped selling coins to him. He explains this as a tightening that means that the value of the dollar is going to decline. He predicts a 5 times growth for silver during such times, urging investors to invest in some of these. On Tuesday, he tweeted, "Silver moving sideways, silver to stay at $20 for 3 to 5 years, then climb to $100 to $500. Everyone can afford silver, even the poor. Accumulate silver now." Kiyosaki previously called silver the best investment value today. Kiyosaki's thoughts on this are not new in any way. Investors have been using Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation for years now, which has earned it the nickname digital gold. However, if Kiyosaki's predictions are accurate, then the next bull market will likely see an earlier kickoff than expected. In an interview with CNBC in early October, SEC Chair Gary Gensler reiterated his belief that Bitcoin is a commodity whilst most other crypto tokens are securities. "The law is clear on this. I believe based on the facts and circumstances, most of these tokens are securities," he said at the same time. In mid-December, the SEC also classified FTT, the native token of the now-collapsed cryptocurrency exchange FTX, as a security in a complaint. The move stirred up speculations about whether other tokens of centralized exchanges are considered securities and what it could mean for those platforms. The agency noted that FTT was sold as an investment contract and benefited from a rise in demand for trading on FTX, such that any price increase in FTT would benefit holders of FTT equally, and in direct proportion to their FTT holdings. It said the large collection and allocation of tokens to FTX incentivized the FTX management team to take steps to attract more users onto the trading platform and therefore increase demand for and increase the trading price of the FTT token. Robert Kiyosaki is right. Because of the pandemic, we're rushing into a crisis that none of us experienced before. Governments are behaving strangely, and it's necessary to protect yourselves and your property from inflation. You do not have to invest large sums of money. Small amounts are just fine. You should just invest regularly. You can buy only Bitcoin or spread your investment over multiple cryptocurrencies, and the sooner you start, the better for you. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment your thoughts below if you like this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video just for you guys. Until then, take care, stay safe, and be happy, guys.